For the fourth time. This is Shuttle Launch Control.
OTC, that's quality.
So Florida. Remain in an extended hold period at this time, waiting some miracle with the weather. Columbia feeling a little bit under the weather this morning, ready to go for launch, but unable to get off the pad at this time because the rain continues here at Kennedy Space Center. We've not been able to get our weather reconnaissance aircraft, the shuttle training aircraft, up and off the shuttle landing facility yet. Shuttle managers discussing the situation here have decided that we will hang in for some time yet, evaluating whether there's any possibility for an improvement here. We do have until 9:33 this morning. It's only 8:01 at this time. It's a little bit more than 90 minutes remaining, during which time we could, based on our launch window, get this mission off the ground. Very little additional to report at this time. Vehicle is at this time and sitting on the pad awaiting a go for liftoff. We don't know whether that go is going to come. No decision yet not to proceed this morning, but again, the weather is not looking like it's going to improve. We've gotten to this point, however, with the crew aboard the ship and the tank loaded, all systems basically ready to proceed on, so we're going to stay here for a while and see if there's any improvement. T-minus 9 minutes and holding. This is Shuttle Launch Control. Getting any better, but we remain in this period while that's under assessment. The most current forecast, actually the most current conditions are we have about 600-foot overcast, very low level, and rain and fog in the area. Winds are not too bad, just gusting up to about 15. There's some expectation that we may get some higher level winds, a little bit higher than that. We're beginning to see a low develop over to the west of us, and the potential for thunderstorms is reported to be increasing. Cape Weather just reported to Launch Director we did see a strike about 30 miles to the west of us, so we are potentially going to be seeing some electrical activity in the weather system as it moves this way. We have a little more than an hour and 10 minutes remaining in our available launch window. No signs at this point of an improvement in the weather condition. Nevertheless, Columbia sitting on the pad ready to go, the crew aboard, the external tank filled, and all systems in a standby mode. We're at T-minus 9 minutes and holding, awaiting a decision on whether we can have any chance of proceeding. This is Shuttle Launch Control.
Columbia, this is Launch Director. Yes, LTD, go ahead. Yeah, Launch Director, Columbia. Okay, looks like Columbia, we've sat here a while and tried to wait out a good chance for some good weather, and it's just not going to come today, guys. We thought early on in the evening that there was a promise of maybe getting enough break this morning to launch. Looking ahead for the rest of the launch window, there's no possibility. It's thick and very low overcast with rain most of the state of Florida, and there's just no breaks in sight. So I hate, and it's much worse than the prediction was about 11 o'clock last evening. So again, I'm going to have to say that we're sorry it happened this way, but we appreciate your support, and we'll try again. We'll try to let you know as soon as possible when we're going to make another attempt. Thank you again. Okay, Shane. Well, thank you. We figured it was worth the attempt, but like you say, looking out the window, we could pretty well see that we weren't going anywhere today. Okay, Launch Director LTD, permission to stand down from. Yeah, go ahead and go into recycle LTD. Thank you. Flight LTD. Yes, sir. Can you verify that the BFS...
This is Shuttle Launch Control. KSC Launch Director Gene Thomas has informed the crew aboard Columbia and the launch team here at Kennedy Space Center that we have scrubbed for the day. The launch director saying there's no possibility for the weather to clear with our available window that extended till 9:33. Conditions are deteriorating. They're getting worse. He told the crew, again, I'm going to have to say that we're sorry it happened this way. Commander Gibson reporting back to Launch Director Thomas, looking out the window, we could see we weren't going to go anywhere today. Launch has been scrubbed. 61C will have to be rescheduled for another try. When that rescheduling will occur is later today. We cannot say at this point when we'll make our next attempt. The NASA test director, the Lockheed test director, Jim Toh, and orbiter test conductor Don Weinberg now going through the procedures to instruct the launch team to back out of this attempt to launch Columbia today. Weather conditions developed such that we had rapidly deteriorating conditions early this morning. There was no hope they were going to get any better. The latest weather forecast came just about 5 minutes ago to the Launch Control Center from Cape Weather. Cape Weather reported we had 600 broken cloud cover, an overcast at 2,000 feet. Visibility was reported to be 2 miles. We had rain and fog in the area. And additionally, we had what rapidly developed just a short while ago as a small low area in the Orlando vicinity, moving to the east with lightning. This was the 4th attempt to launch 61C. Our first try on December 19th was abruptly halted at T-minus 14 seconds when our ground computer detected an apparent problem with one of the booster hydraulic power units. And we came back after the holidays targeting liftoff for January the 6th and got down to the T-minus 31 second mark on that date when a ground side liquid oxygen valve closed sluggishly and forced another hold at T-minus 31 seconds. On that particular day, our launch window expired before we could recycle and get off another try. Then on Tuesday of this week, we had unacceptable weather conditions at our transatlantic abort sites, Dakar and Morone, and we decided to call it a day at T-minus 9 minutes. We were back here this morning shooting for a liftoff at 6:55. We delayed our T0 to 7:33 and then once again to 8:03, hoping to take advantage of what we thought might be an improvement of the weather at the closing moments of the window, or the latter portion of the window. That did not turn out to be the case, and once again we have scrubbed for weather at T-minus 9 minutes. The transatlantic abort sites, ironically, were go today. Both sites were in a go configuration. We selected Dakar, Senegal as the primary abort site. We were no-go here at Kennedy for much of the last few hours. Indeed, all of the last few hours. And it has rained almost continuously since last night. Prediction is that should continue for some time. We'll continue with commentary here at the Launch Control Center until the flight crew of 61C has left the orbiter Columbia. Very little else to say. We've tried again this morning, and because of weather could not get this mission off. We'll announce our rescheduled zero time at a later point this morning. This is Shuttle Launch Control.
Normal command channel. Exception is orbiter personnel remain OIS 212. LTD going 22. Go ahead, APD.